All right, so we got Bismack Biyombo. Sir, how you doing?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. When did you first get into basketball?
Started playing basketball when I was 12, 13.
Okay.
Then at 14, I kind of take it serious. Just kind of like long story short, at 16, I went to Yemen for a season,
Yeah.
and then from Yemen, I was kind of bouncing in different countries in Lebanon and Jordan, just to play like team competition and stuff. And then somebody saw me, knew somebody in Spain, then connected
Mario.
me, Mario
Yeah.
Palma.
Yeah.
Saw somebody, right? He knew somebody in Spain, so connected me with somebody in Spain. So I ended up going to Spain for 2 years and a half, and then I came here for the Hoop Summit. I wasn't supposed to play, um, and then I landed from the airport. I just wanted to get in the gym and see what they were talking about. The young guys that were all together as we were all just dream chasers. I'm like, man, just give me my shoes and I just want to get in the gym and just see where everybody at. And after the first practice, I wasn't supposed to play. And then, Roy Rana, which was the head coach, after practice, he came to me and said, "Hey, man, do you think you could be a starter for us?" I was like, "Sure." I wasn't supposed to play anyway, but now I got to be a starter. Why not? And I was like, "Could you be our team captain?" I was like, "Sure." Anyway, long story short, now I went into the game. I had the first triple double in the history of the game. Nobody has broken it yet. It's way a little bit. Let me enjoy my time. It's been 12 years of just nobody breaking my record, so I'm really enjoying since 2011. Um, and then from that moment, all NBA scouts and teams like the kid is an NBA talent and he has to come to the league this year. Supposed to put my name in the draft the following year, so or in 2 years maybe. So we're kind of ahead of a schedule. And then my agent at the time was like, "Just do it now. You're already here."
Yeah.
So we end up deciding to put my name in the draft and, then work out for a few teams, the teams that were going to draft me, and end up being drafted at 7 by Charlotte, Michael Jordan. So it
Yeah.
was a blessing. It was a blessing. The whole journey has been a blessing. So many people along the journey that have been put in my way that have helped me get where I am today. So God has been really amazing for me and my family. We're extremely blessed.
Did you ever consider college U.S. at all during that
I
time?
did have offers for colleges.
Oh, no,
At
you
the
did.
time, I can't remember which one, but I know it was all the big college. And I remember having a conversation with somebody. I was like, "Nah, I'll do it my own way. I'll make it to the NBA my own way, my own term." And I just wanted to do it my own way, to be honest. It's just I got feeling like, I was still in the Congo when I remember walking back home and kind of telling one of my friends, like, "I'm going to play in the NBA one day. It's just a matter of time." But when I really started taking basketball serious, it's just that feeling. Even people around you is joking. "Oh, you're going to the NBA at some point in your life." Like, yeah, you guys are joking, but I'm pretty serious about this. Then, long story short, it's just God, man. God is amazing. We all have different passion, different dreams, and God has allowed me to live my passion and my dreams through basketball, which is an amazing gift that we all given. Just to be able to play in the NBA or an NBA jersey. As a kid, you dream about these things, about being able to be put in this position for 12 years and still going. It's a blessing.
When you first got to Charlotte, I'm from North Carolina.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, I came up watching you
Oh,
like going
nice,
to the
nice.
Hornets
Yeah,
games.
yeah,
So,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
so I came up watching
We're
you.
still the Bobcats, actually.
Still, y'all the Bobcats, and
We're the
yup, South
Bobcats, and
Bobcats.
then they changed the name back to the Hornets. But it was just a whole journey. Even like Charlotte back then when we started, you know, they just made the playoff, and then we came in as young guys. It was also like, oh man, like I don't know what's going on in the NBA because I came in when I got drafted 18, turning 19.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
then
you
we
were not.
went,
Oh, you were
we went
young.
into a
Yeah.
lockout here. I can't even go to a club.
Yeah. Yeah.
you
Yeah,
know.
you were young.
So I
That's
came in as a
crazy.
baby, like really a baby. If it wasn't for Boris Diaw,
Yeah.
because at home I was with Boris. On the road, I was with Boris. I was always with Boris.
Yeah.
It was basically like my big brother. Everywhere he'll go, where are you? I'm here. Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
So, but I was a baby. Also, I didn't have my family. So he basically was like my family. So, but yeah, those days were great, man. I think those are part of the process. Just being able to sit back and try to understand how the league work, because in Europe it was everybody warm up together, everybody do things together. But once you get to the NBA, man, get your time to warm up on your own, and then whenever it's time to tip the ball, team meeting, and so everybody come in and have a team meeting. But it's just interesting how you go from, oh, this is about a team, to you figure your stuff out.
Yeah, exactly.
And then we get on the floor, we play the game. But once and then you get also when you play in Europe versus here, the game is more about like the teams, and then when you get to the NBA, it's a whole different aspect of the game that you gotta learn. Like, this is my job, and this is my only focus while I go into the game. In Europe, it's just everybody's moving, everybody's touching the ball.
Yeah, it's fact.
Now in the NBA, you might go 5, 10 positions without touching the ball. Maybe the only time you're gonna touch it if you go for a rebound or a block shot.
It's fact. Yeah.
So. But again, I think as you also get to the playoff, we all kind of start learning the importance of playing team basketball. And I think everybody's adjusting to it, everybody's learning from it. But overall, I think it's great. He also shows how much the league has evolved. There's a lot more international players. I think last year, maybe at the beginning of last year, we had like 140 international players in the league. That's a lot.
Yeah, that's insane. It's going up.
That's insane, So the league has been going global a lot. The MVP the past 4 years has been an international player. So this just to show you how much international players have had an impact. And as the vice president of our union, I think that's one of our biggest emphasis, is how can we, one, make sure that these international players are comfortable and welcome into this environment, because I know how it feels like to just come into an environment like the NBA without family member, So, but overall, I think, the league is trending in the right direction. It's always good to see the league growing globally. In Africa, the game has been growing tremendously,
And I love what you've done with Africa. So,
thank you.
You've done amazing stuff. I want to tell you that to your face. Like that.
I appreciate it. I think we all play a little role in the growth of the game, inspiring the youth back home. And I think for me, that's always the most important thing. You see so many people talk about legacy, And I think eventually, just like we were talking earlier, eventually your name gonna be out of the picture as a player. But I think it's what we do off the court, the many lives or impacts, and these are the things that we can sit back and always look back and be grateful for the opportunity that God has given us, and we just didn't waste it on making money and living good life, but also impacting other people's life that were in need. So, and we put in this position for a reason, for sure. And if we don't use it to lift up others, I think we fail our society and we fail ourselves. So I think it's always our job to be able to go back into our local communities and lift them up, because you don't know the opportunity of the next person, how that's going to come. Maybe it's going to be through you or through somebody So if you close that door, then you're blocking the growth of the universe in a way.
That's true.
So we always gotta open these doors that the universe has been opening for us. At some point, we gotta be the one opening those doors, so that there's somewhat a continuation in the dream of the universe. Because we got our personal dreams, the universe got its own dream as well. So if He help us, which is what we believe in, God, high power, source. If He did help us to get to this level, there's a reason why. And I think we gotta make sure that what He's trying to accomplish next, we also, become the vessel to allow that to happen for the next young guys. Creating the next jobs. Lifting up the voice of those ones that voices really can be heard. And I think overall, to me, it's always a blessing to be in a position to do so. And look, I've always said the day I stop playing basketball, I will have no regrets. I work as hard as I can. I wanted to be the best player that I could be, and I help just enough people. And to me, the dream was always, if I can help one person, I've done my job. I feel good about it. But now we have done thousands and thousands of kids across Congo. We have brought over here close to 100 kids under scholarships, you know. So being able to be that bridge, it's a blessing, you know, and being able to build hospitals and create better health environment for people, finding ways to create jobs, you know, and building schools to be able to educate kids. This to me is legacy, you know. This to me is really winning a championship, and I can sit on this every day and be grateful for it, because my journey was a unique journey. I did it my way, but without God, I shouldn't be able to do it. But also, God used me in a way to be able to reach so many lives that I'm grateful for it. I still do it. I don't know who's gonna watch this video, but hopefully they can take one words that I say and apply it to their lives, and hopefully impact the next person. And that's what it's all about. That's the journey we're on, and we must enjoy every little bit of it.